Hey, what's up guys? This is a video that I didn't really plan on making, but I started to do this little project and I decided to break out the camera anyways. This is the front faceplate of that HP computer that I bought off of Craigslist for 40 bucks with the LED monitor and all that. And I'm getting ready to relist it. I did that video where I installed the 750, the GTX 750, and I cleaned up the wires in it and everything, and I loaded up some games and now it's ready to go back onto Craigslist. But this faceplate just looks horrible. Whoever had it before was obviously painting in the same area that it was at, and it got overspray all over it, and it also has a couple really pretty deep scratches and stuff. And so even if I was able to clean off all these paint specks without damaging the glossy finish, it still has stuff like this, you know what I mean? I've done this before in the past to my little 780 SFF where the surface was kind of damaged. Or you can sand it and make it into like a brushed look. And what I've done is I've already actually done the bottom half of it. I broke out some 100 grit sandpaper and I started cleaning up the surface. So let's take a look at the bottom part. I masked off the little HP logo. There used to be a HP pavilion right here, and you know, obviously it got sanded off, but there's still a couple little nicks like right there. I'm gonna keep sanding, but that's the difference right there. Now between that and that, I would definitely prefer that. And although I don't have like too big of an issue with that being just sanded like that, you can get like this. Like, you remember my dollar store silicone adhesive or lubricant, and put a little bit on a towel and apply it to the scratched plastic surface. And what this does is just conditions the plastic. It adds moisture back into that layer. And takes away all the chalkiness that you get from sanding on it. And after you put lube on it like that, you can kind of see the imperfections a little bit more and see where you're going to need to sand a little bit more to make it a nice surface. But as you can see, I mean, that looks a lot cleaner than that. If I can get my camera to focus, look at the difference. When you're trying to sell something on Craigslist, you really need to go the extra mile to have it sell. And this is super easy to do. You basically just mask off the little spots that you don't want to get scratched, like that's the power button and the HP logo. And then basically just, what I did is I took some 100 grit sandpaper and I wrapped it around a sponge, like so. And you just start sanding. And it doesn't really matter at first, like when you're sanding, if you're getting totally straight lines. But after you get down to the final layer that you're going to do, you're going to want to go like this and get really nice straight scratches. You don't want scratches that go across each other, because then it's going to look pretty bad. Alright. We're not going to get too crazy on this thing. I just wanted to make it presentable. Let's wipe it down. Take over there and blow it off with the air compressor real quick. I'm just kind of wiping it down. I think it looks just really, I mean, light years better than all that paint and scratches, and even the logos. It just looks cleaner without those logos on there. And I think there's like regular, you know, conditioner. Maybe you can use something like I don't know, maybe even Armor All or something like that. But this is what I got, and I've used it in the past. It's really nice. What do you guys think? A lot better. I think that's good enough for me. I can go back and sand it a little bit more if I wanted to, but it looks so much better than it did. I don't think a little light scratch that you can barely see is going to make a difference at this point. So there it is. Let's take off this HP logo, and there you have it. A nice brushed face, ready to go back on Craigslist and get some coin for it. Alright, well, I hope you guys liked the video. It was just a quick one. I'm glad I filmed it. It's something that everybody should do if they have a screwed up faceplate on their computer. Peace.